be able to quit her jobs and become a present mom. And this is what we love. This is how people being able to retire and travel and do things they've never dreamed of. And that's the ultimate goal, right? And again, we do have a training, Launch to Profit in 7 days. That is our goal, to help you launch a business and get into profit in 7 days. And this is our digital growth community. It is an interactive community. Yes, there's a one-time purchase to be part of our program. Yes, there's a minimal one-time purchase for a website. After that, you get ongoing mentorship, live interactive calls, and you paid one time to access this. Our community now is 56,400 people, and this is what it looks like inside. This is just additional free resources that you get to help you every step of the way on your journey. And we're launching our entire program into Spanish, but that is going to unlock 10 income streams. Plus, you're going to learn AI. You're going to learn TikTok shop, affiliate marketing. You're going to learn how to get brand deals, how to become an ambassador, right? When you create content, how do you attract people to you? And you get to build a business globally in 2 languages. Imagine all you need is 22 customers to make $30,800. So if you want to make 30K in 90 days, all you need is 22 customers. So if you want to make 30K in 90 days, all you need is 22 customers. I don't know about you, but that's freedom, because I want you to do the math. What if you were selling a $9 lip gloss? Let me grab my calculator. If you were selling a $9 lip gloss, okay, and you wanted to make 30,000 off of a $9 lip gloss, you need 3,330. Three customers. This is why some people can't wrap their head around this, because you're thinking a small percent. When you make 100% profit, it's literally the game changer for your business. It literally is, right? So I want you to imagine this. Imagine making 100% profit. Imagine your business running in 2 languages, even though you don't speak 2 languages, and you learn how to go from beginner to 10K months without bothering friends and family. And you have a fully automated business that is working for you 24/7. And you're learning these skills, which will future-proof your income. The digital world isn't going anywhere. Thousands and thousands of people daily are losing jobs because the digital world is taking over. You equip yourself for success, because nobody can take these skills away from you, and the digital world isn't going anywhere. So one of the biggest questions I get is, do you need to speak Spanish to win here? No, it's not about Spanish. It's about higher commissions and your global reach. Your business will now be in 2 languages. Do you realize the possibilities and the opportunity that literally opens for you? So let's talk about how to turn this into 10K months, because that's 30K in 90 days. I want you to look at the numbers. And I want you to be like, wow, I want to learn how to do this. Wow, this is possible. It's no different than anything. If you wanted to go to school to be a dentist, you couldn't just go to YouTube and watch some videos over the weekend and open a dentistry on Monday. You would go to school, you would get the education, you would learn what it took to be a dentist. It's the same thing here. You want to learn what it takes to attract daily paying customers. Once you learn these skills, it can change your life. The difference of you and I is I've just learned the skills. There's nothing that I've done, there's nothing that Amy hasn't done that you guys can't do as well. So here's the simple math. Let's say one customer, I'm going to do the comparison, a $900 customer or a $1,400 customer, okay? Just 12 customers at 900 is 10,800, or 8 customers at 1,400 is 11,200. So all you need to make 10K a month is either 12 customers or 8 customers. That's it. And see, that would be your goal, just kind of like a job. If you work 40 hours, you make so much money. Well, here, if you get 12 customers, you're going to make 10,000, or 8 customers at 1,400, you're going to make 11,200. It's just the math, right? Now, the strategy is learning how to become the person that can attract them. And the best part, you're not sharing your profits with anybody. You're keeping 100% of this. Now, I do need to share this with you because when I did network marketing, it was low ticket. I would sell a bottle of the supplement that I still take because I absolutely love it. And I think I made 24 bucks when I sold it. My number one selling product was this lip gloss that I still use, and I made $9. You guys, it was a heck of a lot harder to sell a $9 lip gloss than it is to sell a $900 product. Because a lip gloss would make a mom's lips feel good and she would feel confident for a few hours. But when you promote a digital educational program that can completely change a family's life, that's the difference. People aren't looking for their lips to feel good for an hour. They're looking to leave a legacy. They're looking to get out of debt. They're looking to be able to change that zip code. And that's what we offer, an educational platform so people can live life on their terms. This isn't no get rich quick scheme though. Okay, it is not. If you think it is, and if you want to not do anything to make money, this isn't for you. Because this is about building a sustainable income that compounds over time so you can truly leave that legacy. But I want you to think about this. Think about what 10K months mean. Would you be able to travel more? Would you get out of debt? Would you be able to create peace instead of stress? Would you be able to retire? Think about what that could do for you. And here's my question. Are you willing to learn and get educated on how to make 10K a month? If the answer is yes, then you're in the right place. Now, to even equip you even more, we have right now going on a 90-day confidence to cash sprint. It's 90 days to customers and consistency, even if you're starting from zero. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Every day I'm showing up for you, my friend, and I'm giving you a daily video, just a short video that actually helps you learn the skills and the strategies. Look at this. This is what some of the feedback is already. Made my first sale during the last 90-day run because we do them all the time because I want to help you win. I just want to help you win. I want to help you reach your goals. I love how the videos are short and just leave ready to start my 2 hours fired up. Right? This one, I love the clear, practical steps, right? This is what it is. It's all about simplicity. But Joe here, she got a $900 sale during the sprint. That's what it's all about. How can I help you create the clarity and confidence so you can attract customers to you? So this is exactly what you're going to learn to achieve step by step inside the Legacy Builders program. So your legacy starts now, my friend. I want you to say yes to peace, yes to purpose, and yes to profit. So how do you get started? Well, the first thing you need to do is get back with the person that introduced this to you. They sent you an email. In the email, there's a PS. Go to that PS. It will take you directly to their website, but I'm going to explain it to you real quick. When you join today, you're going to get the complete 2-hour workday blueprint. You're going to get master resale rights so you can earn 100% profit. We're going to unlock the master resale rights for you so you don't only have to learn here, you can earn here as well. You're going to get a done for you system and funnel, a weekly community calls and mentorship, ongoing training and support. Here's what it looks like. The moment you get started to access your program, you're going to go right here and you will go to get here to get started, right? And then today, when you get started, we're going to give you just some additional bonuses. We're going to give you access to Digital Growth Community, a Canva crash course where you can learn how to create your videos in Canva. You're going to get my blueprint, my 1 million in 17 months blueprint. You're going to get the 30-day market growth strategy growth plan. You're going to get how to start an online business with master resale rights. And you're going to get 200 digital product ideas. If you want to create your own product, service, or program at some time, we're going to help guide you through that process. You're also going to get your mindset, message, and marketing to your first $1 million. This is valuable, by the way. It can change everything and help you develop that CEO mindset so you can truly leave that legacy. And you're going to get that your invisible empire training. Okay? This isn't about the hustle, by the way. This is your chance to stop the hustle and start building. Spots are open now, but bonuses are only available for a limited time. And here's something I'm going to share with you. I want you to remember, you can build a business in 2 hours a day. You can earn 100% profit. You have a clear 10K blueprint. And you'll never do this alone. You have mentorship and a community, and all of that for only $900. Now, next week, we are launching next week the Legacy Builders program in Spanish. You are going to get the ability to unlock 6 more income streams next week for only $500. Crazy, right? So when you get started today for $900, when we launch next week, you have the ability to unlock those income streams. That's $6,600 worth of income streams you're going to be able to unlock for only $500. And you're going to be the first to launch the Legacy Builders program in 2 countries. It is going to be absolutely epic. I am so excited for each and every one of you. Now, I understand everybody has a different budget and a different goal. So if that is not a goal for you or a budget for you, we do have the digital mastery for $600. It still unlocks 3 income streams. We have the passive daily pay blueprint for $300. It still unlocks 2 income streams. Or we have the launch pad for $100 and it still unlocks 1 income stream. And remember, you'll be earning 100% of the profits on every sale you make. So this is an investment that can pay for itself when you have your first customer or 2. You're immediately in profit mode. I am so excited for the launch into Spanish, you guys. You're going to see a huge movement created, and what an honor it is to literally help people from all over the world. Now, what I want to do is somebody said, what about market saturation? Oh, I got to cover that. It doesn't exist unless the world stops growing, right? Every day somebody joins my business that a week ago wasn't even thinking about starting a business. And in 10 years, we'll have a whole another group of people that are ready and sick and tired. Right now, there's 5 billion people on social media. Do you know saturation is over 70%? We're not even a half of 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 a half percent. But the world grows every day. Like there's a lady right now that's out working a job. She loves her job. And in 6 months, her and her husband are going to decide to have a child. And she's going to feel that child kick for the first time in her belly. And she's like, I am not going back to work. And she's going to get online and search and she's going to discover us. But 6 months ago, she wasn't looking. There's no such thing as saturation. But I have to give you a phenomenal example. If you guys think it's saturated, congratulations, social media works. Because your social media only shows you what you're interested in. Matter of fact, I don't care about red wagons. So I will never see a red wagon in my content because I don't search red wagons. You guys see what you engage in. Want to challenge me on that? Go to your coworker, go to your spouse, go to your child, go to your mom and say, hey, can I see your social media platform? Scroll on their page. It's going to look completely different than yours. Example, my daughter is a hairstylist. When I look at her social media, it's all about hair. You see on social media what you engage in. That's the power of what we have. This is why you can build a 6-7-figure business without spending any money on ads. Matter of fact, let me show you the power of social media. You guys ready for this? I think she's on, hopefully. Hopefully she's on. I'm a gal in Kansas. Well, I'm not in Kansas right now, but I'm a gal in, I live in Kansas. And I just followed this blueprint and I just created 3 pieces of content today. just because I really wanted to make money online. I really wanted to see if it would work. One of my videos got pushed to South Africa. I'm a gal in Kansas. In Sicilian, South Africa. That video showed up in her newsfeed. She watched my video. She ended up buying from me. When I was sleeping, because the middle of the night is the morning for them, and it has created a ripple effect in South Africa. I'll have her, correct me if I'm wrong, Cecilia, but I think there's 23 or 24 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money because this gal in Kansas decided to use social media to grow a business. That's the power. That's why there's no such thing as saturation. There just isn't. There just absolutely isn't. So let me see if she's here. I think she is, because I think I seen her post. Let me find her. Yeah, she is. Yay. Cecilia, are you there, my friend?
I thought, let me just wave here so you can see some movement on the screen. How are you, my friend? Good evening, everybody. So I'm just your normal average mama from South Africa. I'm literally nobody special. At the age of 42, I was the mom that had regular shower breakdowns for numerous reasons, not being able to afford a decent month of groceries, having to put things back on the grocery shelf, using a credit card to purchase food, you guys, and then maxing out those credit cards. My plan B was a credit card. I went to get a second credit card to pay the first credit card. And you can just drop some hearts if that was you, to pay off that first credit card with a, then I've got a little bit extra on this one. Plan C was take out a loan, pay the 2 credit cards so that I only have the loan to pay. And before the end of the year, I'll be maxed out on both credit cards and having that loan. I was flat broke. I ended up being so deep in debt that debt collectors phoned me more than my mama did. And I was actually threatened that they were going to take my stuff from my house. I had to sell my car to quiet down debt collectors. And when you quiet down a debt collector, you've got like a 3-month grace period before they start bugging you again and threatening to take your things again. None of that moved me to actually start an online business. But what did was the day when I picked my child up from school, and because she was 5 minutes late because I needed to get back to work, and I snapped at her, I realized that I made my child's day even worse. She had a bad day. She was crying on her way to the car, and I was so preoccupied with getting back to work, which in any way I haven't been able to cover all my bills in any way, but I realized that day things needed to change. Because if I'm going to rewind this a little bit, I've also got 2 little angel babies up in heaven. I'm a cancer survivor, which means I knew how much time meant. And I knew how little of that there is. My desperate desire has always been to never miss a milestone, always be the present mom. I had a daycare center for 10 years, which served me well until I started missing out on time with my child again. I opened up a salon thinking now I'm going to get my time back, but I ended up working 15 hours a day and going deeper and deeper and deeper into debt. But that specific day, when me rushing my child and snapping at my child to get back to a 9-to-5 that was barely putting enough food in my cupboards, that was the day when I realized things needed to change. What I've been doing for the past 26 years since I left the school benches hasn't been working as well as I thought it would. At the age of 42, I still looked at myself in the mirror and I thought to myself, how the hell did we get here? What happened? Why is it so hard? Why is it so tough? But that very next morning, I came across this beautiful mom on social media. And I mean, I'm sitting in South Africa, like she says, the power of social media. And she was a mama in Kansas. And when I heard her message, she's like, I'm just a mom of 6 that needed to get more time with my children. And I found a way to do that and make more money than I've ever been able to. And I'm like, I'm just a mom of 1 and I wish to have more time with my child. I clicked that link, and for those of you that are here from South Africa tonight, I know this is the scary part when you see you pay in dollars for this, right? I clicked on that link, and when I saw the dollar sign, I thought, oh man, this is not going to be available for us because I'm South African. We work in rands, right? But when I clicked that link and I joined a webinar just like this one, I realized this is an answer to prayer. This is what I've been looking for all my life. The work less and make more method. I knew this existed. I just didn't know how to get here. So I want you to thank the person that invited you here tonight, because they just gave you the shortcut. That evening I got started. 6 weeks later, in my sleep, I made my very first dollars online. I woke up to money in my PayPal. You guys, 2 hours later, I made another $300 and I didn't need to do anything. This was all running on automation. As I sit here talking to you now, I've already had $1,000 day. This is money that is like almost double the average South African salary. I work 2 hours a day. I don't need to rush my child anymore because I need to get back to work. I don't have to work 15 hours anymore. I don't take a calculator to the grocery store, and I do not need to swipe a credit card to buy food. Everything that you need, you will learn step by step inside this program. I want you to realize I was the mama that went to Google and said, how do you make money online? Give me a program that's going to teach me how to do this. Hundreds and thousands of people are searching those exact words on a daily basis on Google. And if you own the programs that teaches them what they want to learn, why would they not buy from you if you know how to market that? This is an industry that has completely changed my whole life. I jump through the roof every single time when I help another mom get to the point where she can provide for her family without needing to sacrifice all her time. 23 self-made millionaires. The latest one is only 24 years old. This is an insane industry, and I don't care whether you're 18 or 88, this is for you. If you can copy and you can paste, you can freaking make profit. So I hope we see you inside this community, you guys. Thank you, Michelle.
You so much for sharing, and I love your story. And how many is there total now again? Self-made
23 in my last count, unless we got another one today.
I love it. It's
they just stream in, you know, they just stream in.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Love your story. And you guys, this is what we're talking about, global reach. Right? If you're selling a product like this, you can't impact lives all over with a lip gloss, but you can when it's digital, because the entire world can be your customer base. Now, what I would love is, again, you guys, and if you're ready to get started, the person that invited you, they sent you an email. Scroll down to the bottom of that email. There's a PS. Click on that. That will open up their website. Go through their website. You'll see all the programs. Get the one that's the best for your goals and dreams. And I absolutely cannot wait to see you inside the community. And on Monday, you'll be able to hang out with me. I do the Legacy Builders call every single Monday. So what a great way. Get started now. Get on that call with me Monday. Let's launch your business. Let's make October phenomenal. Now, what I would love to see, if Jessica can share with us, you guys, because many of you on here might be going, but I've tried things before. Is this going to work for me? So I would love for you to hear from Jessica. Jessica?
Hello. Thanks for having me. Like Michelle, I used to sell makeup. I sold weight loss products. I've done a lot of things just trying to make an extra buck. So I've worked team. And in 2023, digital marketing literally was all over my newsfeed, and I didn't even have TikTok. It was just Facebook and Instagram. And I'm a little different. Michelle and I talk about this all the time. I didn't think I could do this because of the way I looked. I'm very simple. I live in a trailer, a double wide trailer. I've been saying that for 2 years. I live in West Virginia. I'm very outside, redneck, hillbilly, whatever you want to say. I don't care. And I had this in my head that I could not do that because I didn't look like most people that made money online. So in 2023, I was working a full-time job. My husband was cutting grass sun up to sundown, and I started buying digital programs online. And I bought 5 of them, and I spent over $3,000 trying to beg somebody pretty much to teach me to make money online. But the thing about back then, I guess I didn't realize that I see so much now, is there was no mentoring. Like Michelle was talking about that run, this 90-day run, that the stuff I bought in 23 had no help. There was no I always use the word aftercare. It was like, here, buy my program, go make your own program, have a nice day. Well, I needed more than just buying somebody's program, but I didn't understand anything then. Like, I was just like, oh, if they're doing it, I can do it. But in reality, I needed the mentorship that we have in DGC. So I watched a webinar just like this. I bought Sight Unseen when I saw this beautiful blonde. I'm like, I'm doing it. Like, if she's going to teach me, I'm going to plug in. And there was a 60-day run back then. And alongside of full-time job, homeschooling my daughter, I was her teacher. And we go to church 3 to 4 days a week. Like, church is life here. I made $10,000 as a very complete beginner, just listening to Michelle, watching that every video in that 60-day run. I committed to 3 videos a day on TikTok. And at the end of my 60 days, it was like $10,100. And my husband's like, you have to tell everybody about this. And that was 2 years ago. Husband and I, neither one punch a time clock. And we just made $500,000 in 22 months. And I still live in a trailer. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know if you guys think this way right now, but I had this preconceived notion that you had to have a certain background or you had to look a certain way. And because my social media was full of people that didn't look like me. And I thought it was oversaturated. Somebody asked about that. I want to tell you something. My husband and I, like, obviously live together. None of my videos have ever came up on his For You page, ever. And he's on his phone all the time because he doesn't look at stuff like I'm looking at. He looks at like cars and woodworking and man recipes. So it's not oversaturated, but if you're seeing people that are making money online, it's because you're watching other people's videos that make money online, and the algorithm feeds you that. I made more money in my 6th month than my entire year of a job I'd had for 17 years, making random willy-nilly videos in my car or outside because I plugged into these training, because I plugged into what Michelle did. And like, to me, I thought it was too good to be true. Like, I'm sure you guys probably feel that way already. It's a system. And now I have 20 streams of income. I'm getting ready to launch 21 and 22. And this is my office. Like, this is my bed. So I was a big skeptic. There's how many people? 346 people on here. How many of you are all still a skeptic? The one thing I always say this, we stand in our own way. I mean, I didn't know how to resell programs. I didn't know how to make TikTok videos. I thought it was a dancing app, right, Michelle? I'm like, I'm 40 years old. I'm not dancing on TikTok. You're crazy. And now here we are, like, just hanging out. I think I've made about $5,000 already this month, and it's only the 3rd of the month. It's insane to me. But I just wanted to pay my mortgage. That was my desire, to pay my mortgage so my husband did not have to work these side jobs and sell on Facebook Marketplace, you know. And like Amy, multiple jobs, multiple things, always something in my back pocket just to make ends meet. And the only thing standing in our way, I think, at this point is us. Because you're going to keep, if you're here and if you're not on this program or not doing this program, you're going to keep seeing people that are making money online. Because it's not getting any, I mean, it's growing. It's a movement, right? It's a movement. And we're all changing our life together. The difference with Legacy is there's mentorship. There's not any competition. It's a family. We love and support each other every single day. And that's why we are so successful, is because we have this amazing woman helping us every day. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love your story, and you just show, you know, that what if you would have been like, I mean, I've tried other things.
Yeah.
Imagine that. If you would have literally not had the courage to try one more thing, you wouldn't have made $500 million.
No, that's crazy.
In 2 years.
I used to sell weight loss products. Like you did lipstick. I had a big team and sold a weight loss pudding. And every time somebody bought it from me, I made $10.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah. And you know what? The thing is though, that was harder to sell than digital programs.
Because we were selling it. I just made $500,000 and I don't feel like I'm selling anything. I've never felt that way.
And you're helping people now. Like,
yes.
change their life. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. All right. And thank you guys for joining us today. Get back with the person that invited you. Again, they sent you an email. Go to that email, scroll down. There's a PS in that email. Click on that. You'll see their website. You couldn't be looking at this at a better time. Next week, we're unlocking 6 more income streams. Next week, 6 more. Do you think you're going to make more money with 4 income streams or 6. Look at the money Jessica's made. If we would have had 10 income streams 2 years ago, she would have made that $500,000 in a year instead of 2 years. So the timing that you guys are looking at this is absolutely amazing. But the skills you learn and the person you become is absolutely priceless. So have an awesome day. Happy Friday, everybody. It's October. So what does that mean? We're in the last quarter.